Hello and welcome to another Royal Reviewer live pop-up chat. And I think I've just finally probably flapped my fan for maybe one too many times. This one I think needs retiring. Oh my goodness. How are you? I hope you've all had a really good day. I hope you've been enjoying all of the videos I've been putting out across my 3 different channels. Of course, this channel, my main channel, Royal Reviewer, my vlog channel, Elliot's British Life, where I've been putting out some unboxings and my weekly vlog, and also my Steps of Sussex channel, which is exclusively about Harry and Meghan, which is where I have I've just come from and done a live chat. So hello and welcome to everybody. I do hope the notifications are going out. As always, this is a live chat, so first of all, I think it's the most important thing to go and find you guys. So I'm going to head over now and see who is dropping in. Right, I don't actually think that a good amount of notifications are going out, probably because on YouTube, if you put out more than 3 videos in a 24-hour period, they do not push out notifications because they think that you might be flooding YouTube with videos, which is fine if you are, you know, a normal channel that puts out like 1 video a day, but this does not necessarily work if you are a news channel where you could have anything cropping up at any different moment, or almost every single story that you talk about could be an individual different video. So please, let's just work with the system that we have to work with. So hello to everyone who has managed to drop in. Channel membership, Charlie T, I can see you. Hello. So most people are probably going to be watching this on catch up, so I will share any links that I'm going to share, that I'm sharing in the live chat with you guys. I will put them in the description box once this video has finished being live. So first of all, I want to talk about a statement on the Queen's health. So let me just go and find that straight away. So here it is. So this statement was released roughly about 7 hours ago, and it's a statement released by Buckingham Palace, and it reads, Her Majesty the Queen remains in good health. The Queen last saw the Prime Minister on the 11th of March and is following all of the appropriate advice with regards to her welfare. We will not be commenting further. So this statement was put out in relation to the news about British Prime Minister Boris Johnson. So, ooh, I can hear a cat at the door scratching. I think I may have a feline interruption coming on. Hello, Molly. I'm sure it's Molly. Right. So this information has been put out with regards to the news about Boris Johnson and his condition with what's going on in the world right now. They will not be commenting any further, but what we do know is that the Queen is and remains in good health. We also haven't had an official update on Prince Charles, but we did see Prince Charles clapping in the window of where he is staying on the Queen's Balmoral estate, his home Burke Hall, with Camilla in what's believed to be a different window, different room of the house. They are clapping in support of the British National Health Service. There was a big campaign online which meant that people were supposed to go out at 8 p.m. And give a really big clap and applause for all of the workers that have been working tirelessly, selflessly to help the nation to try and get through what we are going through at the moment. And we also had the Wessexes posting a video of themselves outside. We had Lady Louise, James Viscount Severn, Prince Edward and Sophie all outside what's believed to be their Bagshot home in Windsor Great Park home, which is a big, massive, sprawling mansion. They were clapping and gave a message. We also saw a video posted on the Royal Family Twitter page of Windsor Castle. Now this was believed to have been put out obviously on the Queen's behalf, representing how the Queen was supporting this campaign, and we heard a round of applause with a backdrop of Windsor Castle at night time. That was lovely. I featured all of these in a previous video, so if you want to see them all, look no further. You don't have to find them. Just hop on over to one of my previous videos. They are all there. Also, we saw the Cambridges. They were at what's believed to be Animal Hall in the gardens, and the Cambridge children, George, Charlotte and Louis, were clapping away. Now, I have to say, I commented on this on my patrons only chat because this was going on. My patrons only chat was round about the same time that this was going on, and my parents actually came round and knocked on the window, and Matt and myself got up from the patrons only chat and we went outside and clapped. So that was even going on in my street. But when I came back and looked at the Cambridge video they posted, I was really impressed. Lots of people are commenting on, you know, who Charlotte looks like, who George looks like. Do you know what I was really impressed with? I was taken back by Catherine's bush. I really was. The bush in the background, it was long and purple. It looked like heather. My goodness, we know that Catherine is a keen gardener, but I was so impressed by Catherine's shapely bush. I really was. It was just amazing. I absolutely loved it. But hasn't Louis grown? Louis has grown so much, and lots of people are saying he looks like Grandfather Middleton. People are saying that Charlotte looks very much like the Queen at a similar age, and of course George is almost the spitting image of William at that kind of age as well. So it was really, really lovely and delightful to see everyone out supporting that cause. I can see a comment, something about Kate's bush. Yes, Kate Bush. I love Kate Bush as well. Maybe there's something about Kate's and their bush. I don't know, but I love it. I was impressed. From one gardener to another, I was impressed by that colourful purple bush in the background. I want to go there, I want to stroke it, I want to run my fingers through it and feel all that purpley goodness. Oh, I bet it smells really lovely this time of the year as well. Ooh, yes. Yes, I want to visit the garden. I really want to visit the garden at Animal Hall. That would be something that I would really, truly love. You know I love gardens. I would also really love to attend the Highgrove Garden as well. You know, that is on my list of things to do. Highgrove, obviously William and Catherine are not going to let you in their garden just to have a look at Kate's amazing bush. We will not get a chance to do that. When the Chelsea Flower Show is back up and running next year, hopefully, because obviously it's been cancelled this year, hopefully, I would love to go there as well. There are so many RHS Wisley, so many different gardens in the UK that I would really, really love to go on. Right, moving on from Kate's bush. We have a very, very, very serious, let's get serious now, post by Camilla, the Duchess of Cornwall. Now, as we know, Camilla supports the charitable causes behind domestic violence. Now, I do want to share a link to the Instagram post on the Clarence House webpage. It is also on their Twitter as well. Now, as we know, at a time when we are all being asked to stay indoors, that staying indoors is staying safe, for many of us, that is true. Staying indoors, staying in our home is the safest place to be. But for some people, staying in your home is not the safest place. For some people who are the victims of domestic violence, whether you be male or whether you be female, it matters not. Staying at home could be a nightmare. So I want to read, and actually I am really, really, really pleased that Camilla put this out there, because I think this has actually been very much forgotten in everything that's going on. So I'm going to read the Clarence House Instagram post, which reads, "This is a hard time for everyone as we are all asked to stay at home to stay safe. But for some of you, it is even harder because home is not a safe place. I can only imagine that being asked to stay there could feel very isolating and frightening for you and your family. It may mean spending more time with the person who is harming you. If this is your situation, or you are worried about someone else, I want you to know that you are not alone. Even if you cannot leave your home, you can call the National Domestic Abuse Helpline or contact one of the domestic abuse charities. Please stay safe and get help. signed the Duchess of Cornwall. And there is a bit afterwards which says, if you are in immediate danger, please call 999, which is the rescue services number here in the UK, and ask for the police. If you are not in immediate danger, please call one of the following 24-hour helplines, and there are a list of numbers. So if you are one of those people, click on the link that I provided. I will also post this link in the description box, so you can go on there, you can find those numbers, and you can give them a call if you need to. Charity Safe Lives, at Safe Lives _ have an online resource that provides information about staying safe during what's going on. You can read it by following the link in the bio. So again, do go and check out the link that I've posted if that applies to you. Stay safe. Right. Now, I'm going to scroll up a little bit and go through some of the comments. So, Denise says, oh yes, the gardens of Highgrove. Yes, that would be amazing. Katie loved the Cambridge's post. Katie says, I loved Camilla's post as well. It's very, very important, I think, that one. Right, now there was one other final story that I wanted to talk about today before I go, because it is evening here in the UK and I want to enjoy another cup of tea. I'll just take a sip of my tea from my Queen mug before I move on to the next story. Give people a chance to catch up. I need a new, warmer cup of tea. Right, so there have been changes to the Trooping the Colour. Now, yeah, an update for Trooping the Colour. Let me just find out where it was I was going to go, because I seem to have lost what I had got prepared. Hang on. Yeah, so an update on Trooping the Colour, which is supposed to be June the 13th. A spokesperson from the palace has said that in line with government advice, which I think was expected anyway, it has been agreed that it will not go ahead in its traditional form. A number of other options are being considered in line with the relevant guidance. So, as we know, guidance is changing all the time, but I think most of us expected these big gatherings not to take place this year. The Olympics has been cancelled and so on. So, definitely, Trooping the Colour, the Queen's official birthday parade held in the summer annually, is not going to take place in its traditional form. They are exploring a number of other options. We do not know what they are. I mean, maybe it could just be the Queen standing on the balcony. I don't know whether that would even be safe with a fly past. I don't know. I don't know what options are being considered, but whatever they are, they will be appropriate and they will be taken in accordance with the relevant guidance. This, of course, is a shame. Again, it's one of those summer set-piece events in the royal calendar that we all take for granted, and it will not be happening this year. This year's summer is going to be very, very different to what it is normally. We are going to have to get used to that. But the one thing that we can take from it is how much we appreciate these events when we don't have them. You know, we do take them for granted when they're there every year, year on year on year on year, including things like Eurovision, Chelsea Flower Show, Trooping the Colour, horse racing events, sporting events, competitions, the Olympics every 4 years. All of these, just going to the beach. Everything that we take for granted is going to be different this year. It's sad, but it's appropriate, and I am so glad and pleased that risks are not being taken where they don't have to be. It's okay, we can get through this, we will pull through, we can last 1 year. It will make us all appreciate these things so much more when we eventually get them back. So I hope that is a really positive message that we can take from this. Yeah, hello to everyone just joining. Charlie T says, we may need some pulses of the tiara, glamour and glitz to get us through this isolation. Okay, here are some pulses of glitz and glamour. Can you feel it in the form of the girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara? I'm sending you waves Waves of glitz and waves of glamour. There we go. I'm hoping you're feeling them, pulsing through the camera. Katie says, thank you for the encouraging words. We need the positivity. You do indeed. We do, I do, we all do. Annette says, I feel better already. Well, that's good. Right. Okay, I'm going to go now. I want a new cup of tea. I want to lie down on the sofa. I want to relax. I want to escape. I think Matt and I are going... We've downloaded Trivial Pursuit on the internet. No, on the internet. On his games console. We've downloaded Trivial Pursuit. Other games are available. Other quiz games are available. And I think we're going to have a game of that with a cup of tea. So, yeah. I'm going to go... I hope you've all enjoyed this video, found it useful, found it uplifting, found it slightly inspirational with Camilla's post as well. So, yeah, have a good day, stay safe, have a good evening, and I will return on by multiple channels tomorrow. So, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to share on social media, and also do hit the bell so that you know whenever I upload a new video. Also, please do remember to subscribe to the channel. It really, really helps. So, from me in Shropshire, mwah, to you all, and good night.